welcome to another Caffeinated Entertainment video. It's Art here with the final day of book review week, and the book is Two Kinds of Truth by, Two Kinds of Truth, The Wrong Side of Goodbye by Michael Connelly, the current Harry Bosch novel that I was listening to this week and reading this week. First of all, I love Harry Bosch as a character because he's a character who has a dog, who, as I've said in many reviews, he's a dog with a bone. He is a, excuse me, I'll back up just a little bit. The dog with a bone. He is a hound of justice. He will see justice through to no end, no matter the cost, no matter what happens. And in The Wrong Side of Goodbye, Harry Bosch gets something that's very a part of his soul back. I won't spoil it, but he gets something very a part of his soul back. In this book, I love, as a fan of Michael Connelly, I love his prose. I love the way he writes. Scenes are very vivid, that they come to life. They leave great mental imagery inside of your head. They truly, truly do. I loved in the wrong Side of Goodbye how once again he interweaves a couple characters from other book series in his series, proving that his LA is a living, breathing LA. It is not like, it's not, okay, Batman's Gotham City is New York City, but it's not Spider-Man's New York City, and it's not Daredevil's New York City, because they can't coexist. So you could say New York City in that sense has alternate universes in order to make those things coincide. But in Michael Connelly's world, every single one of his characters inhabit the same Los Angeles, inhabit the same California, which means that you will see guest appearances of Bosch in other series, of other characters in Bosch's series, and sometimes you'll see them all intertwine to make one mega massive book, which is supposed to be the upcoming Dark Sacred Night. It's supposed to be an interweaving of three of his characters to make one mega massive interweaving book. As a baseball fan, I loved Michael Connelly's use of baseball references and Vin Scully references, the famous Los Angeles Dodger announcer who just retired recently. The book is even dedicated to Vin Scully, I do believe. Let me check on that. But I do believe it's dedicated to Vin Scully. Remember, this is not the first book. And for those of you who may have for Vin Scully, with many thanks. So it's even dedicated to Vin Scully, and I'm sure Vin got a free copy of the book, or at least I would hope so. To make sure I don't spoil anything of the plot, I will read a little bit of the blurb. Remember, this is not the first book. The Black Echo was the first book, so if you have not read this book, or if you're not up to this point in the series, the Connelly series do build on one another. Detective Harry Bosch must track down someone who may have never existed. In the New York Times best-selling thriller by Michael Connelly, Harry Bosch is California's newest private investigator. He doesn't advertise, he doesn't have an office, and he's picky about who he works for. But it doesn't matter. His chops from 30 years with the LAPD speak for themselves. Soon, one of the Southern California's biggest moguls comes calling. The reclusive billionaire is nearing the end of his life, and is haunted by one regret. When he was young, he had a love affair with a Mexican girl. But not long after becoming pregnant, she disappeared. Did she have the baby? And if so, what happened to it? Desperate to know whether he has an heir, the dying magnate hires Bosch. With such a vast fortune at stake, Harry realizes that his mission could be risky not only for himself, but for the one he's seeking. But as he begins to uncover the haunting story and finds the uncanny links to his own past, he knows he cannot rest until he learns the truth. At the same time, unable to leave cop work behind, Bosch volunteers as an investigator for a tiny, cash-strapped police department and starts tracking a serial rapist who is one of the most baffling and dangerous foes he's ever faced. I love how, as the blurb says, there are two cases that go on in this book, and I love how Connelly uses two cases, an A case and a B case, to drive the narrative. Because no officer, no investigator, no detective has one case at a time. It just doesn't happen. And it doesn't happen to Bosch either. And Connelly is good for twists. He's good for turns. He's like Jeffrey Deere or Craig Johnson in that sense. He's like any good mystery writer. Twists and turns will happen. They are bound to happen. They do happen. And when they happen, they're great. Titus Wolver, who plays Bosch on the Amazon Bosch TV series, reads the audiobook, and while his first couple weren't very good, the later ones have gotten better and better. So I can't say anything more than to say, from my scale, it's a love it, own it, read it, enjoy it, gotta have it book. It's a 5-star on the GoodReads scale. It's a great way to end the final day of book review week. Thank you all for enjoying book review week. Let me know if you've read any Harry Bosch novels in the comments down below. Also, let me know if there's any other detectives that you like to read, whether they be hard-boiled mystery fiction like this, or they be cozy mystery like Hamish Macbeth or any other cozy mysteries. Let me know in the comments down below, because I'm always looking to read more. I hope you all enjoyed Book Review Week. The review for Jack Ryan, the Amazon Prime TV series, is coming up for Wednesday, and your currently reading updates will return this coming Saturday, and of course the Hell in a Cell review will be Monday. This is where I say, please like, comment, and subscribe, and click the notification bell to make sure you're notified when I post a new video, because maybe YouTube will, maybe YouTube won't, who knows. YouTube doesn't even know. I don't even know if YouTube knows what it's doing, to be honest. You know, I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said before, happy reading to you all. Thank you for enjoying Book Review Week. I'll see you again very, very soon. And peace.